Hello everybody, Beetle Dave again. I'm going to do a quick video because I've still got a little bit of time. First of all, you see my new t-shirt there? It says "Love Me Do" on it. My missus just made me that. She says, "Oh, go and hang it up behind you so people can see it." You do what you're told, don't you? Okay then, for this video, we're going to be looking at this one, which I've just mentioned in my other video. It's the Imagine John Lennon soundtrack album. Now, this came out in 1988. In the UK, the catalogue number was PCSP 712, I think. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 712. And it was the soundtrack to basically a documentary film about the life of John Lennon. It was a double LP, so it was a gatefold sleeve. You get some really nice, so you get gatefold sleeve. Front cover. Back cover with the songs on it. I say this was the soundtrack to a basically a documentary about the life of John Lennon. Just a little bit. But I think I'm right in saying it's for John Lennon's LP at the time, and I don't think it's ever been done since, is actually a career retrospective, if that's the right word, because it's got Beatles songs as well as solo songs on it. I don't think any of his other songs have got Beatles LPs have got Beatles songs on it, unless it's like live versions of stuff. So side one, we've got Real Love, which of course the Beatles, or the main Beatles, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, later added instrumentation to that, didn't they? On this, it is really just like a demo version of it. Oh, you little girls and boys. Then you got Twist and Shout, classic Beatles song. Help, In My Life, Strawberry Fields Forever, A Day in the Life, Revolution, The Ballad of John and Yoko, Julia, Don't Let Me Down, and Give Peace a Chance. So that's like record one, sides 1 and 2. And then on record 2, this is more like the solo stuff now. You've got How, Imagine Rehearsal, which is basically just John on a piano in the studio, God, Mother, and Stand By Me. So side 4, you've got Jealous Guy, Woman, Beautiful Boy, Just Like Starting Over, and Imagine. So like I say, you do get basically stuff from 1963 up to 1980. So yeah, all in all, beautiful. Covers very nice. And to this here now, that is actually used for the logo of the John Lennon Airport, I believe, in Liverpool. Spine's nice. I think you got some sleeves with this, didn't you? You've got the sleeves, the inner sleeves, which actually told you who was on the songs. Don't know if you can actually see that on here. Again, this is actually quite hard to find now in anything like decent condition. So it's on Parlophone, silver and black label. No EMI boxes are out on this one. Parlophone Imagine stroke John Lennon, music from the motion picture. That's side 1. That is side 2. See, hardly any play on this again. The reason this is so mint is I've played it a few times, don't get me wrong, so it's not really mint, it's like in excellent condition. The condition is so good is because I've actually got this on CD as well somewhere. So I used to play the CD more than the record. As some of you might know, I'd never play my records now, my CDs. Then you get the sleeve for the second LP. It just basically tells you who played on the track. So if it's the Beatles, it says the Beatles, and if it's a solo John Lennon one, it will say who. On some of them, it says who played on them, but not all of them. So that is. Let's have a look. Record 2, side 1. Record 2, side 2. Like I say, at the time, this was the soundtrack to basically a documentary film about the life of John Lennon. Mainly concentrates around his time at Tittenhurst Park. But then, there's interviews and things like that with him as well. It was nice to see at the time, but I think it has actually been like re-edited. And I think, what did they release it as? They released it as something else. Give me some. I think most of the footage was used in the Give Me Some Truth video or documentary. Just excuse me 1 second. So, like I say, yeah, this again is very, very hard to find there. A UK copy. I should imagine you did get this in the America, but I've never actually seen an American copy. It was, 1988. I think by about 1990, 1991, it had been deleted. It's not very often in people's top 10 John Lennon albums, but all in all, I think it is actually a cracking album. Like I say, it is a career-defining one. Well, up to 1980. So yeah, I think, and it is the only one that's got Beatles tracks with John Lennon tracks. So that's the UK version. This one looks identical, doesn't it? But this is actually printed in Hungary, of all places. Hungary. Just put this on for 1 sec. So the catalogue number on this is SLP XL 37243/44. Manufactured under license of the MI, made in Hungary. So it says there. You're probably not going to be able to see that, but yeah. The track list and everything's exactly the same. Cut them off there. Yeah, as I say, the track listing's exactly the same. And you still get the inner sleeves, but they're not really inner sleeves, they're just bits of paper in this. Like an insert. But the nice thing about this is it's on a completely different label. It does say Parlophone on it. That's side 1. You can't see it. You've got Eon. Say Eon or E1. Eon there, and then Parlophone there. So that's side 1. Record 1, side 1. Record 1, side 2. Hope you can see these labels a bit better. For some reason, this laptop doesn't. When you're like doing an Apple Records label, and it's like on the B side, so it's the white side. It doesn't like to show it you for some reason. People who know me know that I like to collect. I've got that many Beatles LPs and solo LPs and things. Know that I like to collect something that's just slightly different. So that's record, or side 3. Like that, side 3, record 2, side 1. Really, side 3 into, and then that is side 4. Lovely album. And the sound quality on this is exactly the same as the UK copy, by the way. Nice photos in there, aren't there? Even a really, really early one there of the Beatles. That one there. John, Paul and George. In fact, I don't even think there were the Beatles, and I think that was when there was still the Silver Beatles, or maybe even Quarrymen. That's a lovely photo as well, isn't it? Yeah. I presume that you did get this released in the US, but I've never seen any like vinyl versions on Capitol. I have seen a couple of CDs that were on Capitol. That's lovely. And while we're on about strange pressings from around the world, because like I say, that second one there was actually from Hungary. Price-wise on them, the British one or the UK one, in tip-top condition like that is, tip-top means basically excellent, and it's got the inserts and everything with it, you're probably talking about 50 quid. This one from Hungary, I haven't got a clue because I've never really seen another copy of it. Oh, we've got a special guest now that's just come into the room. We've got we've got Beetle Bailey. Just bear with me 1 sec, Bailey. This is Beetle Bailey, everybody. Say hello, Bailey. Hello. Bear with 1 second. My boy. He gets very jealous. He's got to be near me all the time. Oh yeah, where was we? Yeah, talking of strange pressings from around the world, and this one is strange. The Beatles Golden Hits, Volume 1. Now I think, but I'm not 100% sure that this is from Taiwan. And it says it's stereo and mono. The track listing's quite strange on this. So you've got a catalogue number is Sunshine 72. Doesn't say anything on the seam here, but it is intact. So you've got side 1, Yellow Submarine, Let It Be, A Hard Day's Night, Rock and Roll Music, Paperback Writer, Taste of Honey, Help, 8 Days a Week, and then No Reply. That's just side 1. So you've got 9 songs on side 1. Side 2, you've got Hello, Goodbye, Yesterday, Michelle, Something, From Me to You, P.S. I Love You, Back in the USSR, Obladi Oblada, and then We Can Work It Out. So there's 18 songs in total on this. I love that photo there. George Harrison, just go. That's sticking his tongue out, isn't he? All the photos are from basically the Get Back sessions. Get Back stroke Let It Be. It's in a polythene inner sleeve. Actually, it says made in Japan. It says made by Sunshine Co. Limited in Japan. Yeah, the labels. So they've tried to make it look like it's part of the Gramophone Co Limited, which was the EMI wanted at the time. But on the actual run out, on the text around the label, because it would actually say the Gramophone Co Limited, wouldn't it? Then all rights and everything. This says the Sunshine Co Limited, all rights of the manufacturer and owner of the recorded work reserved. Unauthorised public performance, broadcast and copyright of this record is prohibited. All right. Let's see if we can get. Can you see that? It is made to look like an official EMI Records label, isn't it? Now this Sunshine label, I haven't got a clue. I don't know if it is an official release or unofficial release. I would say it's probably unofficial because it hasn't got any EMI logo on it anywhere, has it? But I would have thought there'd have at least been like one little EMI box or something there. It doesn't give you the writing credits. It's like if it's a Lennon McCartney or it's a cover version or anything like that. Yes, that's side one. That's side two. You can see them okay. Side one. Side two. Now the sound quality on this isn't. The sound quality is quite good. But all I'll say is some of the ways it's been edited. Put like this, I don't think they've done it from the original masters. I think what they've done is that they've had the records and they've compiled this from other records. I'm sure, I think it's Hello Goodbye or one of them just suddenly finishes it. Got no fade out or anything, just like finishes. Quite there. The only one I've ever seen, and that was a few years ago, was actually on eBay for, I think it was £120. I didn't pay that for this. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I know it wasn't a lot of money. So yeah, so that is actually going to be it for the next few days now from me, from Beatle Dave here in the UK. As I've said, I'm back at work tomorrow and I'm on 8 days straight, which is actually going to knacker me. And I know it's going to knacker me out before I even do it. But yeah. But then the good thing on that is after I've done my 8 days, I've got 6 days off. If it's anything like these 5 days I've had off now, then I'm still going to be knackered at the end of it. But that's by the by, that's me mumbling on about something that doesn't really concern. Right, so yes, like I say, something completely different. This, I think that there might be a volume 2 because that says Beatles Golden Hits Volume 1. I don't think I've ever seen the Volume 2. But yeah, like I say, it's something completely different. That. Like I say, sound quality isn't too bad, but the editing side of it is a bit suspect. Whether it's an official or unofficial release, I still think this is. I don't think this is. Although it says made in Japan, I don't think it is. I think it's made in Taiwan or somewhere like that. So it's possibly an unofficial release. So as always, love your records, cherish your records, clean your records, but above all, what do we say? Play your records. Which is what I have been doing today, and I've still got to play that John Lennon one yet. So that John Lennon collection that I got earlier on, if you watch my other video, Love Me Do, yeah, Love Me Do on T-shirt that my missus has made for me. She's good to me, my missus. She's made that by hand. She hasn't made the T-shirt, but all this, she's made it. And then ironed it on. So every one of them, and then if you can see it like that, is the red love heart, and then that black bit there is separate, and then this is separate. So it's probably took her from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10 bits for your love hearts, and then all this It's all done separate. She's clever, isn't she? I love it. Do love it. On my next video, which will be probably a week or so away, I will wear that on the next video. And I've got my little lights on because it's quite dark here today. And then I've got my lights on there. And then I've got my Love Me Do up there. Like I say, you know, I haven't been doing this video, this channel very long. I think this is about sixth or seventh week, I think. So yeah, it is a bit of a learning curve. But now I'm getting used to using this laptop. It's getting there. So yeah, as I've said, love your records, cherish your records above all, play your records. If you clean them, they'll last you basically a lifetime. But I will go into cleaning records properly at some point, because I will show you how I do it on my project record cleaning machine. But to do that, I've got to have somebody basically holding this or doing it on my phone. Yeah, so I'm going to love you and leave you. It's still absolutely chucking it down here in Derby. So whatever you're doing and wherever you are in the world, stay safe. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I say, this is going to be the last one for the next few days anyway. All I'm doing is like showing you some of my rare records from around the world. I say some are there, some aren't that rare. And share my knowledge with you, trying to pass on a little bit of my knowledge. If anybody knows anything about this LP, by the way, whether there was a volume 2 or, you know, whether pressed in Japan or Taiwan, I still think it's Taiwan, although it says made in Japan on the thing. I actually think this is an unofficial release from Taiwan. There's some brilliant photos on it, isn't there? Yeah, so I'm getting off the track again, aren't we? So from a very wet and dull Derby in the UK, this is Beetle Dave. I'm going to say goodbye to you all now. Whatever you're doing, stay safe. In the time before my next video, if anybody wants to like drop me lines or anything like that, please do. Thank you to everybody that is subscribing to the channel, and thank you to everybody that is watching or viewing the videos, because I've noticed they are going up in the viewing figures. Like I say, you know, I haven't been doing this very long, but I do enjoy it. I don't take myself too seriously. So yeah, from Beetle Dave, goodbye until I see you on the other side, which is probably going to be in about 9 or possibly 10 days. Although having said that, I might, it is a big might be able to make one on Thursday. So until I see you again, stay safe all, look after one another and be nice to one another. And I'll see you soon.